morning, good afternoon. Um, I've been unpacking, as you can see, I guess. This is the only room that kind of looks like what it's actually going to be. We're going to try and use the front-facing camera today, or the back-facing one. Usually I use the one that is on the screen. So we're going to try and use that today. I have my headphone in just because I don't know what it's going to use for audio, and that might be really crappy if it uses the speakers. So maybe it'll just use my Galaxy Bud instead. But yeah. So I've just been kind of unpacking, and I'll show you around in a minute, I guess, and we'll just go through the points of the book real quick. I got my grandpa's fireplace out, and I just threw my Gucci Converse and Louis belt. That's yeah, absurd. Probably shouldn't have those sitting out like that. YouTube is really bad about comment notifications. Sometimes it's days later, like one of them was 3 days later. Oh, also this hat. I'm not gonna say what it's from, but if you know, you know. I miss having this hat, but I have it again. I fell down the wooden stairs over. I went around to my car to grab a broom and some glass cleaner. Fell down the stairs. I fell, and then I slid down about 3 or 4 more stairs, and I was still at the top, so I slid down to about the halfway point, which was good. It could have been much worse. I've fallen 4 times, all potentially really bad this month. Like, potentially really bad. Broken something, anything. But I haven't broken a bone, I guess, thankfully. I'm more scared to get hurt than I am to die, if that makes sense. Because if I get hurt, well, then how am I going to make money to make life work? If I die, I don't have to think about it, which that sounds bad. But yeah. I'm pretty sure Grandpa wanted a nice box or urn for Brenda, my crackhead grandma. I think he wanted to get her one, he just never got around to it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to find a nice vase or something and just put her in that instead of this ugly gray black box she's in. My mom's in a really nice urn too, but I have her wrapped up safely in a box. I'm gonna show my book collection so far. It's like 6 months of just book hunting. It's not a lot of time, but I think I got some pretty good gems in there. At some point, I'll show like my video game collection and stuff that I've gotten so far. You know, on that 7-month homeless stint or whatever. I was just looking through my coin collection. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not, but I have like this really goofy thumbnail idea where I just put a bunch of my normal cash, which was only like $80, and then I had all my $2 bills. Like I said, I had all those $2 bills and saved for my birthday, and I just spread them out. And then I got a big coin collection. Like I got coins from 1797 and a coin from 1893, like big coins, Britannia coin, and yeah, I just had tons of silver dollars and just tons of stuff just spread out all over the floor. And I took a picture of it, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna use that as a thumbnail or not. It was very yeah, it was very eye-catching, I guess, but I don't know if that's what I should use for a thumbnail. It's probably a dumbass idea. There's my first curse word. There we go. Getting into it nice and smooth. I guess I'd rather die than be desperate enough to get rid of everything I worked so hard to protect over the years. Wishing I had someone to trust to help me get rid of my things, to sell stuff, and just help me in life in general. Like an assistant. Yeah, not helpful, I know. You know, if I had the money, I'd probably get an assistant. That does sound helpful. I'm capable of greatness. And then I wrote something else, but then I was like, nah, that's not right. That's not what I mean. Oh, I put this might be a footnote, but this has been a very long footnote. It's been 6 years. So, footnote, my ass. I'm hard to work with, and I never really feel like I say what I feel, because I'm worried about hurting people or something sometimes. So always I'm just like, I don't know. I'm always just muted. As I unpack more things, it seems more insane. I let myself slip back to the dark place again, and the shortest turnaround I've had so far. You know, from nothing to something again. I guess. The other one was pretty quick too. When I was in the motel, and then I started living with Kristen. But yeah, that one was kind of like a very horrible arc. It was a bad side quest. Yeah, the shortest turnaround. It's either this one or the one before. This one's more on my own, so I appreciate it more, I guess. And how insane to have this, like, just all this stuff in the hood, essentially. And then I'm gonna show like my clothes and stuff, just because it seems a little ridiculous. But 6 years ago, I had basically nothing. I had nothing. I used to wear Gildan t-shirts from Walmart and size 44 jeans. Part of me hates my materialism, but all thrift store stuff. It's just I got control issues, so it's kind of hard to like, you know, say no sometimes. But yeah, I guess I'll just show my apartment, show the work that I've done so far. I can't see how long this is because you know I'm facing the other way today. Yeah. I figured out that I didn't write this down, but I figured out that if I use the Steam Deck dock, my phone, an HDMI cord, and one of my TVs, one of my smaller TVs, I could mirror from my phone to the TV, so maybe I could watch, you know, TV at a normal level. I can watch HBO and stuff on like a normal screen. So that'd be cool. Because again, I don't really plan on getting internet. I haven't tried to hook up the computer yet. I put all the computer stuff in one room, and then I'll work through it later. But yeah, I guess I'll just walk around because it looks different than it did yesterday. I can promise that. So, it's my bed, my chair, and kind of just TVs and stuff that got moved in here. My Amish thingy. I have a lot of hats. Yeah, I like hats. Stuff that needs to go on the wall at some point. A weekend backstage pass. There's a bait thing that goes with this too, like a bait backstage pass, but I don't know where it is. Funko hats. Yeah. The bike's been moved. I don't have a bookshelf, so it's, you know, kind of ghetto for now, but I just have my books on top of a couple games that I had. Some more like loose Funkos and loose toys that I found. This camera, when I bought it, was super nice. Canon EOS Rebel 5 or something. I bought it for like $100. And it was really nice at the time, but you know, we're years into the future, and my phone is better than that now. It's just empty boxes. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put those. Got my mom and my grandma next to each other. Just kind of vape stuff and random BS. There was not anything there that was an issue for me. I'm glad about that, because I did not look beforehand. My shoe collection's kind of starting to come into fruition and be a problem. And, you know. And then I got my hat rack put up, coat rack. I got all my keychain thingies, tie keychains. Yeah, like I said, it's not exactly like what I want, and it's not finished because it's gonna take forever. I have more shoes. I have a couple more boxes of shoes too, which is kind of like, are you kidding? But I'm not kidding. And then I have a couple boxes of Funkos, and then like half of those boxes are literally just video games in boxes, or you know, video games cases and games. So yeah, all this needs to be gone through. I might work on this later. It's all just clothes. I need to sort between good clothes, bad clothes, and then things I'm donating and getting rid of because I continue to lose weight, and at a certain point, I'm just gonna start getting rid of things because yeah, I was thinking about going through my shoes a little bit more, but if I continue to pull shoes out, I have to like start making a donate pile or something. Like something has to like give way. I have the space for it, but it's not the problem. It's not the thing. Excess is the thing. So yeah, I don't know. It's a little ridiculous. I haven't hooked my computer up yet, so essentially, like all of those things are, my computer, and yeah, I could hook it up. I could do it right now, but I don't know. Part of me doesn't want to hook everything up right now because I still gotta unpack and I still gotta look through stuff. So I don't really want to mess with it right now. I don't want to make this too long. I don't know what the audio is going to sound like because I didn't test the audio before I did this. I tested just to see what the frame looked like. So, me whispering, because, I'm kind of a private person and I don't like, yeah. But yeah, so I'm just getting moved into my apartment tomorrow. I also have tomorrow off, and then I also have all day tomorrow. I have most of tonight, but I don't really want to be running around, banging around. So if I do anything, I'll just sit there and go through piles of clothes. Yeah, but it was a good day. I'll give you another update tomorrow. So things, change or whatever. I paid the U-Haul thing on the spot, so we'll see if the guy charges me more, like for more miles later, because it ended up being like $200, which is fine by me. But if he like charges me later, I need to kind of keep my eye on that. He said he might charge me on Monday. So, yeah, watch out for that. But yeah, slowly making my apartment into a home. I don't know. Hopefully my landlord's nice because by the time I meet him, I'm gonna have unpacked everything. So I really don't want to carry all my crap down those stairs. I like to just hang out here for 2 years and grind at my job until I can just like immediately buy a house in Mansfield, Ohio or something. Yeah, I don't know. Um, I'm young, I'm strong. I guess why I'm here. Yeah, if you don't feel bad for anyone, feel bad for the old guy living in the big Worcester Walmart parking lot that's got like the lake disease and stuff that lives in his Honda Odyssey. I feel bad for that dude. I don't know why he's there. He's clearly too old to work. He can't make that money anymore. So he's in his car, and it's miserable, and that sucks. And by the time I'm old enough that I can't break my back, like my back hurts so bad, everything ends up hurting so bad. I'm always in so much pain, but I don't care. Like the pain is nothing compared to starving or freezing to death. Like it just don't matter. You know what I mean? So I'm thankful I have my youth because I've said it to Jim at work and I've said it to other people. It's like when you get old enough, nobody cares if you like did well enough to support yourself. Like none of that means anything. Uh, like if you can't support yourself, like nobody cares now. Like when you get old, like and you physically can't support yourself, you can't work a job that physically, or maybe you can't work any job. Like you can't support yourself anymore. That's potentially it if you didn't line yourself up well enough now that you're cool. Like, if I have my house or whatever, like, you can see that all the things that I held on to. If I have my house, like, I don't care if they tell me I'm gonna die in 6 months if I don't get this operation. I'll just be like, that sucks, bro. I don't have the money. I'm not about to owe $250,000 and lose my house and lose everything just so I can lose my car. Like, what the cancer take me or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, everything I have, or the only things I have, are what I have, hunted and found and gotten for myself. That's all I have. And yeah, it's part of the materialism thing. I don't want to drag on, but yeah, hope everyone has a good day. I'll be back with another one tomorrow, probably afternoonish. Here he goes.